Hello everybody, welcome to my 2 minute videos, and I would like to make an update on the fat logarithmic monthly trend line that I did talk to you about 6 months ago in November 2025. And when I was talking to you about it, we were right here. I remember that. But first of all, a little bit of the background, because I'm sure 90% of you don't really know what I'm talking about. So this is S&P 500 on the logarithmic scale, and this red fat trend line is the monthly trend line, which starts just before the Great Depression at the top. This was a major top, and it makes a sense to make that to start the trend line at that top. When you have such a major swing points like the tops or the bottoms, that's the perfect points to start trend lines or to connect the trend lines. So, and then I've connected that top to the another significant top, which was the dot-com top. Okay, and we got this trend line which we failed to break just before the tariff scare. We failed to break it in late 2024, and that we did break it. And guess where we came 2 months ago, actually. 6,300, or actually 65. That was it. We actually closed on the trend line. This is no coincidence that these things are happening like they are. And now the question is, are we going to come back to that trend line again? In order to answer that, I would like to show you different trend lines or similar trend lines as they were in the past. For instance, this one, the first green one, also connects the top before the before the Great Depression, and then it connects the top of 68, which was also quite, important top. But also you could argue that maybe we could also connect this top right here of 72, which was more significant top, and now we are also connecting basically this 69 top. And what we are getting here, guys, just look at this beauty. We did come back to it twice and consecutively, shortly after one another, but there was only 2 times. Then I also found another trend line down this middle trend line. Let's maybe make it a different color, maybe yellow, so you can differentiate it. And this is a trend line which connects again the top before the Great Depression, and then the top before the 87 crash. And then we were coming to that trend line a lot of the times, and then even we closed 1 month below it in the 2009 crash. Conclusion: it is quite likely and at least possible, but in my opinion it is even likely that we are going to come back to that trend line one more time. If we do, remember my video, because we are printing a lot of money, we are going up by default. Any correction is just against the system. So if we do come back to this trend line, treat it, I will probably make a video again, treat it as this might be the last time we are on that trend line, and the trend line stands at 6,600.